Hey guys, what's up? I'm Brando with 7 Circle Board Games, and I'm going to show you how to stack your blocks in Devil's Tower. We got a couple options, so I'm just going to go over them real fast. The first and easiest way to stack blocks in your game, like any other block stacking game, is the OG method, I call it, where you're going to take 3 blocks, place them flat on the table, take another set of 3, place them the opposite way, and you're going to do this all the way up until you run out of these blocks. Once you start playing and pulling pieces, you're going to take your pieces that you've pulled and place them on top in the opposite direction as the highest row. OG method, very simple, super fun, play until the Jenga falls. The next method I'm going to teach you is a little bit harder, where we're going to take some vertical blocks. 5 of them are going to go tall, and then we're going to go 5 sideways. Same thing, very simple, but a little bit more complicated. You're gonna do the same thing, just back to back vertical rows of 5, and you're gonna go all the way up until you run out of blocks. Your stack might be a little smaller, but that's okay because the game gets a little harder faster. The pieces just are a little bit easier and more susceptible to falling. So there's like a lot of play in this game. It's a little bit more challenging, but still super, super fun. I would highly recommend doing this method if you haven't done it before. Super fun. All right, the next method I'm gonna show you is actually a little complicated, and it's not gonna be hard though. You're gonna take 3 and you're gonna go on top of each other. This is a 3 flat 3, but sideways. So we're gonna take 3 vertical pieces and we're gonna put those here. This is your outside edge. So we got 3 vertical or flat stacked on top of each other, and then we have 3 standing tall, and we're just gonna repeat that here. 1, 2, 3. And what you're gonna want is 5 rows across. So this one's going tall, and they're reversed. Tall, flat, tall. And that's my 5th row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now that you have that, you're gonna do a 3 flat 3 on top. Okay, 3 flat. I'm gonna go here. Go the reverse direction with your next flat 3. And we're gonna do 3 of those. So take 3 of those, and then on top of this, we're gonna do this original method. So you're gonna take 3 for your outside edge. You go right here, and then you're gonna go 3 tall, right here, and do that 5 across again. This tower is really stable. It shouldn't be too hard to make this. But what we get at the end result is when you start playing, you have the ability for this tower to become really ornate really fast. So it's going to be really easy to pull the beginning pieces, which is fun. And then it's going to get really hard really fast once all the easy pieces are gone. Now you're not done yet. We're going to do 3 rows of 3 flat 3 on top of this. So make sure that you have the rest of your blocks here. And this allows us to pull these pieces because you can't pull anything above the 3rd row. So we got 1, 2, 3 rows, and anything below that you can start pulling. So I'm just gonna show you real quick how this tower breaks down really fast so that you can see kind of how interesting. These pieces are gonna go really quick. These pieces are gonna go really quick. These pieces are gonna go really quick. And you can see that this tower is gonna get really scary really fast, but that's the fun part. You're gonna take this, ooh. You're gonna take this, you're gonna take these, and on top of this stack, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to 3 flat 3 right here. And what's nice is this has a really stable base. So as you build up, you can counterbalance it based on the way you stack those 3 flat 3s. But what's really cool is that this tower looks really fun, and it's really scary really fast. So I really hope you enjoyed that method. I call it the intricate method. And I have one more for you that I'm going to show you. All right, this last one is really fun. You're going to start with 5 vertical. And then instead of going the reverse direction, you're going to take 3 flat. You're going to go the same direction. Now this is what you're going to reverse, the 2 stack. So we're going to take another set of 5 and a set of 3. And we're going to take that and go the reverse way. So those 2 are the same direction, and they're going on top of there. So when I go 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to go reverse. 3, same. 5, reverse. Oh, that's 6. This way. There we go. 3 flat, same. Now, the reason that this is so interesting and so difficult is because of those same striation patterns. This tower is going to be really hard to stay together. As soon as you start pulling pieces out of the center, you're going to have the ones above them lose their structural integrity. So you get stuff like this really quickly, and it's really fun because the way that this tower sits now is super difficult. And when you finish off your rows, it's going to get really scary to finish them. It's just super hard. So you're going to continue with the 3 same. Oh, it's never going to work. Oh. And then you're going to go with the vertical pattern in the opposite when you stack on top. So you're actually going to continue this pattern upwards, which makes it almost impossible. So this is a really fun way to play. It's super difficult and really fun though. I found that this way is always a good time, and I actually wouldn't even worry about the top 3 rows being off limits, because you're going to have such a difficult time getting the blocks out and back on top, that I would say just as long as you're not pulling from the top row, like pretty much anything is allowed, you know. That's going to make this version really fun. I call that expert mode. It's the most difficult way that I've found to stack some Jenga blocks. If you find another way, please show me. I definitely want to see it. So I hope you enjoyed Devil's Tower, and I'll see you in the next video.